Next is my good friend and colleague, Ptr Blaxill. We met at a poetry workshop 10 years ago, perhaps, and we've been close friends ever since. I learned a lot from Ptr. We get together for dinner almost every week. We discuss philosophy, poetry, news, literature, art, and so on. I've learned a lot from him. We, as he says, shoots the breeze. We shoot the breeze. Ptr, please come up here, and we look forward to hearing your poetry. And
Good opening sound.
this is not going to be Peter's last reading here.
Good evening. Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Oh, good. Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for coming, and thank you, Erica and Barbara, for your lovely readings, and thank you, Bernie and Diane, for inviting me. My poems I'm going to read tonight have a sort of a trajectory. Thank you. They start with childhood, go to youth, what we like to think is maturity, and end up as in old age, which I think I'm well qualified to talk about. First poem is called What If? A Child's Fantasy. Yes, I know that chickens cluck, roosters crow, pigs go oink in their pen, cows moo and sheep baa out there in our green grassy meadow, while Mum stirs lamb stew in the kitchen, Dad at his desk writes long words and big numbers in a much thumbed through book. They are there every day. But what if chickens were to moo? The rooster oink, pigs crow, cows baa, sheep cluck, that meadow lost in the rain turned into rivers of mud while Mum and Dad had packed up and gone? It would be a weird, dark world to wander in, wouldn't it? But I'd be free. This next one is getting a little older. Only when young. They call me brave to ride my bicycle against this traffic that doesn't expect me here. To dare this highway that must with the sun lead west to big mountains. I weave through the whoosh of cars that speed back by me, honking, wishing east. Their rush gusts my hair, each strand dances. I pedal, coast downhill, feet on handlebars, just one hand, pedal, faster, stop, get off of there, come home, be wise, you foolish boy. She'll cry out if she saw me. But I'll call back, only going where the sun goes, Ma. Look, no hands. Now I'm in adulthood. This is a short poem called When Night Comes. Out alone, hugged by its dark, seeing nothing but the smell of forest, cacophony of crickets. Somewhere now you are lifted up by a wind that has suddenly taken a liking to you, until your lips could even kiss the moon, if it were there. time? Okay, good. This one is called another sort of adult poem, Letting Loose. Let us go down to the bizarre bazaar. You and I, just around the corner. It's not far. Many wondrous things to discover, explore, imbibe, buy. It's not far. Mysterious food on display, such exotic fare, all we can eat. Beet greens pate, click beetle stew, moose milk smoothies, frog caviar. Clothing too you'll desire, I'm sure. Oak bark coats, fern leaf shirts, banana peel skirts, dragon skin shoes, beautiful things you're going to adore, and much, much more. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's not too far. But won't the world all around us boot us out the door? Sneer, you're weirdos, wackos, deport us, even smearing our bodies with feathers and tar? Sure they might. But why should we care? What is life for? The world would be better if it weren't there. Come on, at least let's dare rush on down to that wild, wild bazaar. Come, take my hand. It's not far. This is sort of a political poem. And there's a phrase called, it's about revolution, there's a phrase called, comes the revolution, you'll have friends in high places. This is a variation of that, and it was inspired by that phrase. The revolution has come, but there'll be no friends in high places. Our soldiers' brown uniforms with green epaulets, green lapels, have only changed to green uniforms with red epaulets, red lapels. Their guns still heavy loaded, iron faces with bullet tongues patrolling each street of our city. A family living a few doors down has disappeared. Neighbors still whisper to neighbors behind closed doors, on closed curtains. We don't know where. No, nothing. Nothing. Snows of isolation still loom in the ice-hard distance for any of us who have an unwanted thought our new great leader's picture looking down from every wall is listening to. Or for any who think that thought out loud where they hope for freedom on a bench in the park or under cover of a darkened door at night, becoming names that never were. Even our eyes have learned to shut down and be silent. I just want to, 2 minutes, I'll skip 1 minute.
Two more.
Two more, okay. Okay. I'm going to go to old age now. And my father, my late father, was when he was struggling to get out of a cab, used to say, if you plan to get old, I don't recommend it. But he was British, so that's very reticent. So this is called Song to His Son. I cannot run up the stairs these days. No strength to run upstairs. I'm becoming weak in the knees, my boy. Too hard to run upstairs. So get me to the station early. I mustn't be late for the train. Long, steep steps to the platform, my boy. Get me early to the train. I must go slowly up. Oh, why am I so slow? Step by step, step up. Look, the train's there in the distance, my boy, as I go slowly up. Help me. Give me your hand. Help me to go up there. Ah, at last I can board the train, my boy, for your hand has helped me there. Now I wave goodbye through the window, tap, tap the window, one more goodbye. Will I see you soon? Don't know, my boy, as I wave at you goodbye. For I may be inching up the stairs tomorrow, inching up the stairs. Soon I'll be all asleep in the knees, my boy, can no longer find the stairs.
That's lovely.
I'm going to finish up with something a little light. This is called And So It Goes, or How I Live Now. Then I do this, then I do that. Then I do that, then I do this. Then I do this and that and this. Then I do this, thinking it might be a that. Do that, thinking it might be a this. Then I do a lot of this, that-y things, that, this-y things about the house. Things, more things. Thinking, did I just do what that was? Do what this was? And what kind of this, that was it anyway? Then I sleep. It's been a long day. Thank you all very much for listening.